Said, you know, my father always used to tell me, I had a wonderful father, very smart, and he used to say, son, when you walk into a restaurant and you see a dirty front door, don't go in. Because if the front door is dirty, the kitchen's dirty also. Same thing with the Capitol. If our Capitol's dirty, our whole country is dirty, and they don't respect us. So it's a very good question, actually.
Yeah, so once again, what's up, my fellow patriots? How we all doing out there in America? Land of the free, home of the brave. Me, the Wicked Wizard, back with another video. Tonight we're going to talk about D.C. is the murder capital of the world, guys. It has the highest murder rate of any country, and we're talking third world countries even. D.C. has a higher murder rate. Crime is not down. I know they always say that, but they always told us, you know, there's no inflation, the economy's great, the border's secure. Yeah. All right. But if we listen to, dumbass lefties like this guy, you're going to get
I think it's
stuff
really
like this.
important to be clear about what is going on here. And a relatively small crime problem is
relatively
being used
small, guys,
for specific authoritarian purposes that we know and understand. So let's be clear about DC does have one really big crime problem, which is the January 6th insurrection incited by the current president of the United States. And his first act in coming back was pardoning all the people who tried to overturn constitutional republic order in Washington, D.C.
Oh my God. Can you imagine being such a shithead leftist piece of shit that you advocate for more crime? How dare you take away our ability to be carjacked? How dare you take away our ability to not feel safe in our own neighborhoods when we go out at night? Because crime is down. You know, January 6th is the big issue. Well, why is crime down? Oh, well, maybe because you lie. Maybe because you lie about the crime statistics.
The police union is putting its allegations on the record tonight, claiming police supervisors in the department are manipulating crime data to make it appear violent crime has fallen considerably when compared to last year.
When our members respond to the scene of a felony offense where there is a victim reporting that a felony occurred, inevitably there will be a lieutenant or a captain that will show up on that scene and direct those members to take a report for a lesser offense. So instead of taking a report for a shooting or a stabbing or a carjacking, they will order that officer to take a report for a theft or an injured person to the hospital or a felony assault, which is not the same type of classification.
Greg Pemberton says the police department's command staff is focusing on two categories in order to get the numbers to fall. They are armed with a dangerous weapon, an injured person to the hospital.
When management officials are directing officers to take reports for felony assault, or if they're going back into police databases and changing offenses to felony assault is not a category of crime that's listed on the department's daily crime stats. It's also not something that's a requirement of the FBI's Uniform Crime Reporting Program.
Double shock there.
By
the way, hey, Cash Patel, hey, Dan Bongino, why is that? Huh? I think you maybe need to change your FBI statistics there, the reporting qualifications and requirements. Maybe you have to actually report crime in order for you to be able to track crime to know if crime is up or down. Huh? Maybe?
Changing criminal offenses from, for example, ADW bat or ADW gun to felony assault, that would avoid both the MPD and the FBI from reporting that as a Part 1 or a felony offense.
Pemberton says the union has been gathering evidence for some time now by looking at reports and talking with officers all over the city.
What we've heard through our members and through members of management that are willing to talk with the union is that this is a directive from the command staff, is that they want to make sure that these classifications of these reports are adjusted over time to make sure that the overall crime stats stay down.
As of last Monday, when we spoke with...
I mean, come on, man, is that insane? Is that insane or what? The Democrats tell you that crime is down because they don't report it. So therefore, when the crime statistics come out, there's no reports of crime. They can go, oh, it's the lowest it's been in 30 years. It's down. Donald Trump's authoritarian. He's trying to abuse his power by making D.C. safe. Imagine being against making your place where you live safe. Oh, man, these people.
Pemberton, D.C. crime data shows violent crime was down 28%. Today, the department's website says violent crime is down 25% when compared to the same time last year. And overall crime is down 8%.
That's preposterous. There's absolutely no way crime could be down 28%. Last year, they suggested that it went down 34%.
As for the claims made by the
So you see the games they play, huh? Well, let's check this. What does this over here got to say? Oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness. 2024 murder rate, which they cannot manipulate because these are dead bodies. So there's no way to file a report that says that they were just hurt when they're dead, right? But look at this. Washington, D.C. The murder rate per 100,000 people is almost 28. Bogota, Colombia is only 15. Mexico City, 10. Islamabad, 9. Lima, Peru, 7. Paris, 1.6. For Havana, Cuba. Cuba, guys. 1.5. Delhi, 1.5. London, 1. And Madrid. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, but crime, it's down. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Oh, what's this? D.C. police commander suspended, accused of changing crime statistics. Police unit says directive to change offensive classification comes from command staff. Published July 18th, 2025. Yet they're still going on about it. Here's Judge Janine Perro over here. Look at these 45 victims. All of them are under 19 and all shot and killed in D.C. Oh, Trump hates black people, so he wants this to stop. This baby here, 3 years old, guys. Unreal. Look at these people. These are, they don't look like I do they? And look at this, 2025 so far. Yeah, so contrary to lefties and their stupid nonsense, Trump is trying to hurt black people. Oh, I don't think so. I think he's trying to save black people. It's just, it's insanity, man.
President Trump earlier saying he's deploying the National Guard to the nation's capital and placing police under federal control now. Let's bring in D.C. Police Union Chairman Gregory Pemberton. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. So from your view, is this necessary?
Well, look, we completely agree with the president that crime in the District of Columbia is out of control and something needs to be done with it. We have to go back to how we got here, though. In 2020, the D.C. City Council passed an enormous amount of legislation that handcuffs police officers, exposes them to administrative, civil, and even criminal liability, even when they do their jobs properly. And now, 5 years later, our authorized sworn strength is 4,000 sworn police officers. We currently have 3,180. So we have more than 800 vacancies for the position of police officer. And the way the department makes up for that gap is through 2 million hours of mandatory overtime every year. So the fact that we need help from federal law enforcement and maybe even the National Guard, it shouldn't come as a surprise. And we agree with that. I think one of the issues here, though, is that we all know that's going to be temporary. So in order to fix this problem and make sure that it doesn't ebb and flow and that the feds come in and we lower crime and then they leave and we're left holding the bag, it's very important that people know that there is underlying legislation that needs to be corrected so that we can actually properly staff this police department in order to properly police the city.
So you saw that, you heard that, right? So not only is crime not down, it's way up. It's the murder capital of the world. Trump is absolutely right for trying to protect our capital. And these lefties are against it. Amazing, right? So, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Should these people be allowed to be carjacked? Can we take away their rights to be killed and murdered and robbed? Or should Trump try to make the place safe? Until next time, peace out, my fellow patriots. Don't forget to sub up to my channels. Later.